Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for making the time to be here. My name is Pauline Kiro. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the strategies that I use to cope with difficult days. So the first thing that I usually do is just being emotionally aware and questioning my feelings. So for example, if I'm feeling sad, I'm just going to be like, what exactly is making me feel sad, and then from there I can work towards like you'll get better and stuff like that. If I'm feeling like other people are doing things and I'm not, I'll just be like, well, what can you do now, instead of looking at other people doing those things. Yeah, the other thing that I usually do is affirming and encouraging myself. I feel like sometimes we're usually waiting for somebody to be like, oh, you can do this, you've got this, and all that. But I find that sometimes you have to tell this to yourself, because even the people that you expect to be telling you, oh, you've got this, they really don't know that you need to hear that. So the solution for it is just being like, you've got this, you're strong, you'll get through it, you will survive. Yeah. Next thing I usually do is taking one day at a time. Yeah, and this is more connected to like being aware of my feelings. So when I'm feeling like I'm really struggling, I'll just be like, okay, you feel like this today, but will you feel like that tomorrow? Probably not. Will you feel that way next week? Probably not. A year from now, will I be struggling the same way? Probably not. So just taking one day at a time and being like, okay, this is today. Today I'm not feeling that well, but hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better. Like that just keeps me going, because I know nothing lasts forever. Next thing I usually do is practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude can be really hard sometimes, because when you're feeling bad, your first inclination is not to be like, oh yeah, good, we're really doing well. No, the first inclination sometimes is usually to be more negative and more sad, and being like, well, this is going bad, this is also going bad, and this is also not working out, and stuff like that. But I feel like gratitude is one of those things that you have to constantly keep practicing. You have to practice it like even sometimes every day. And actually, it's found out that people who practice gratitude end up feeling so much better. They end up being less stressed. They end up sleeping better. So practicing gratitude is really good. So what I usually do is being like, yes, I'm really struggling right now, but do you know what else is going well? Is like, I'm healthy, I have gotten out of bed well today, I have food, I have water. Because there are other people who are like struggling with even those basic needs. It's like even being like, my job might be shitty, but at least I have a job, you know. I might be struggling at work, but at least I have something to do that puts food on the table, something like that. Another thing they usually do is limiting my time on social media. This is really hard sometimes, because you know, social media is really fun, it's really engaging, it takes your time. So you know, you can get there and be like, oh yeah, I've been scrolling through TikTok and Instagram and watching YouTube, and the day is done. But I feel like sometimes detaching myself just gives me space to think about some other stuff, and it also protects my energy, because sometimes I just see like really sad things and really annoying things that just make me be like, what is this all about now? So I feel like sometimes detaching myself from it just gives me space. It also keeps me from constantly feeling like, oh, other people are doing this and you're not, so what are you really doing with your life? Yeah, I also really like to look at things from the perspective of, what can I change and what can't I change. So if there's something that I really cannot change, then I'm just not going to be as stressed about it. But if it's something that I can change, then I'm always like, you can change this. So what steps can you take in order to change this situation that you're in? Is it being more patient? Is it talking to somebody? Yeah. So I feel like that usually helps me, so that even thinking about solution just makes me feel like I'm doing something that I was not doing when I'm really focusing on the negatives. So the last things that I do are a bit difficult for me just because of my personality, and that is asking for help and talking to people. I have this attitude of I got this, I'm going to survive, I'll get through it. But sometimes I just don't ask for help, even though like somebody might be able to help me. I don't know, it's really, really bad, but I'm working on it. And so yeah, when it gets to that point where I really have to ask for help, I really do, and I find that it helps because my friends and family will give me validation that I need, and when they can, they do help, and so that's really nice. Yeah, so guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you guys usually do, or what tip you found to be like really useful. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.